Welcome back to the vlog.
Life was loud the past days. Emotional, big decisions. I really needed to step out for a second. So I took the dirty car to just ride the bike somewhere I've never been before. And finally, breathe. A 10-hour ride from Germany to Italy, arriving in the Dolomites with wonderful weather, remarkable views, and finally meeting Sasa again. You remember him from 2 videos ago? All the other guys I didn't know, but we were all brought here by the road busters who are doing bike travels in the Dolomites, and we had all one thing in common, which was bikes. So of course we did start the trip with a warm-up ride.
Yo, hey sweet thing, this petite thing. Saw you in that Publix break room, I had the peak game. Smile bright enough to like the whole sit day. I feel a vibe every single time you with me. Brown eyes, 5'2" with the straight hair. The way you killing all these women.
After the 90-minute warm-up ride, our conversations naturally shifted again to one topic, which was bikes, and we spent the afternoon and evening in the bike garage of Nancy's holidays home, where we were located, which is a big recommendation. Link is in the description as well. It's a good place and a very good starting point for bike rides in the Dolomites. Yeah, I still had some maintenance to do at my bike, and I was very happy that Sandro was immediately helpful and decided to help me out. In Germany we always say viele Hände, schnelles Ende, which says many hands make light work, and he's a former bike mechanic, or a former mechanic to be honest, but now turned into a freelance videographer, a very good one. And he just started his own YouTube channel, so if you want to learn something about DaVinci Resolve, color grading, check him out in the description. And yeah, I was very happy that he helped me, because I am not very good at it and I don't like to do these things alone. That's why I haven't done that in my apartment before going on the trip. But it was very nice to have a proper bike room like this. So I did switch to the Continental Grand Prix 5000 tubeless with all black looks. I think it does look better than with a brown sidewall, and I'm very curious how these tires will feel. So that's how we ended the day, and then went to bed to be ready for next day.
Good morning YouTube. Just came home from a 1-hour easy run with wonderful views here in the Dolomites in Italy with Björn. Now we hit breakfast, and this is much needed before we go on a long ride. Welcome back to the vlog. Breakfast was great.
And if you actually want to see good quality content, go back to my channel.
I'm still not sure what route we are going to take. Let's see how much we really do. I will tell you in the end. Now we need to get ready. It's a bit hard to dress today because it will be cold at some point, it will be warm at some point. And let's go on a ride. Minutes in, and it was a bit of a split in the group. Actually, it's my first group ride with this guy, the machine, the legend. So we wait for the others and then we continue.
all I ever need. Gotta love the one you want.
Guck mal da. 12% gradient. But look at this. I mean, it's beautiful. But it's a brutal climb. 8K. 600 height meters. Whew. I really struggle with the mix between still riding in a group, but still ride and have some training, you know. But yeah, we figured that out. This is me after the ride, and it was a bit unexpected at some points, so let's have a little chat about it. I feel like I can also give you some update about where I'm at the triathlon training right now, compared to my reflections about a group ride, which was basically the first group ride I ever did. So before that, the most quantity I rode with people was more, maybe 3 people, including me, and I think I had too high expectations of how much of a training this is going to be. So I really have mixed feelings, but let's talk about it. The positives. Please let me know, what do you think about group rides? Is this something you do in your training structures, you enjoy or you don't enjoy? It's amazing to meet new people, share stories, have a little chat while riding, and just be part of that community. Riding together, being pulled into a pace line at some point. It has its own energy that I think solo rides just can't give you. Dolomites, the one loop we did, exceptional views, stunning. I mean, a bit too much traffic. What really didn't work for me personally is that my expectations is always when I'm on a bike or running, I see it as a training. And I'm currently training, as you know, for a double ultra triathlon. That means every session needs to have some kind of purpose, even if it's just a chill zone 2 ride. But today we ended up with like 6 hours being out there, but just had a ride time of 3 hours and 45 minutes. And I think that's common for most group rides. In the longer one, you have to wait on the climb sometimes for the others. If you have different training levels, you make a coffee break here, you make some pictures there. I just didn't expect it. I'm definitely not someone who's very structured in his training, because I do train for a double ultra triathlon without a structured plan. I just go by my feelings. But at some point, if you have too many breaks and then you cool down again and then you have to go off again, I think that's just not what I really like. And even I felt that after a break, then we had this one big climb of 8 kilometers with 600 height meters. And I was really suffering because I didn't feel like, also mentally, I didn't feel like I have the ability now to get back into my, okay, we push to sweet spot, close to FTP, wattage. And then, therefore, it was quite tough and I didn't put out the what I usually put out. No one is really to blame for that. It's my expectations of how I rode so far, and that this is just a different vibe. For me personally, I think training with 1 or 2 friends in your training level is just that kind of group ride I like. But yeah, it was an experience though, and but I did meet amazing people. That's what I really like about today and this group in general. Like, amazing dudes I have really just seen once or never before, and it feels like this immediate click, and this is what I really like about it. So I'm really curious, how do you handle it? Do you incorporate group rides as a training plan structure, or is it just a nice add-on you put on as a cherry on the cake in your training week if you have time for it? But maybe it's also just in my mind, maybe not every ride has to be perfect. Or in the end, I did 4 hours almost being on a ride today. I did have a run in the morning, so it's a 5-hour training day. But yeah, with some mixed effort, so it's fine. At least we're not sick, we're not injured, we did something, and tomorrow's a new day. Where I hope I remember next time being out there alone, that I can really harass myself, kill myself, because maybe I wasn't able to do so today. It seems like tomorrow there's going to be rain here. If we can't ride here because it's snowy and rainy, then we might need to leave. I will now clean my bike and maybe show you some bikes in the bike room, as there are amazing bikes out there. We still need to wash the bike, so at home I always have the issue that I live in a flat in the 3rd floor, so it's quite hard to clean the bike, so I will do it here as good as I can. Very nice to have a space where there's something to wash it. I mean, what a dream bike room to have, right? Maybe I show you just my 2 favorites. It's definitely not mine, but I think your own bike is never your favorite. But it's good to have it finally clean again. I had this tubeless sealant on the frame for quite some time now, and it's good to have it kinda clean. So this one, a beauty, the off-white S-Works. I mean, it's a tarmac, of course it's a beauty, but still the combination with the wheels. Definitely can see myself riding this one. And then the second one is a tough choice. Do I like white bikes? I think at a road bike, yes. But yeah, I think this has this wonderful cockpit. But I have to say, I'm not really a bike nerd. I really don't know a lot of it. As you can see, I don't maintain my bike well, so definitely still getting into that bike component understanding. But I like to look at them when they are so well clean than equipped. So maybe I have to get and dig a little bit deeper. Whatever, it is now quite late as it's 10 already. I think most of the guys are already in bed as they are tired from the ride. Thinking about if I go home tomorrow, as I'm not sure if another group ride would be the right thing for me. And honestly, just really miss my wife as well. Want to go home, want to be home on the weekend, and could be the end of the video. That's why I'm telling you. Think about what's right for you. Even though it was a long car ride to go here, I had a nice day today, so why not go back tomorrow? Even though I plan to stay longer, always go with your vibe and how you feel. I stopped doing shit because other people expect me to, and this sounds rude now, but it's really just I'm defending myself that even though I said I'm going to stay one more night, I think just do what you like to do, and life's too short to not do it. So subscribe, hit the like button if you haven't so. Tell one friend about this channel, and see you in the next one. Take care.
Gas in the tank, gas in the rear view. 2 lanes in a big sky clear view. No map, no, we don't know where we're going. We're just keeping these 4 tires rolling.